ooh. And I move, ooh. See the way it groove. I like the way that it move. And you like the way it, ooh. Hi, back at it again. You already know what it is. Your boy just pulled up. And yeah. You feel what I'm saying? We are again we are on a new episode 24. So with that being said, we come with more and more heat, new bangers, you feel me? More action, more everything. More trading. Just top-notch cuts, more information given, just a little bit of everything, you feel me? So again, we just pulled up, and we about to go ahead and get it cracking. A new day, new start, you feel me? So it is what it is. Come on, let's go ride. Let's go make this money. You're already at the shop today, you feel me? So with that being said, we just really gonna cut down to the chase, straightforward to the business. Enough talking being said. Let's go ahead and get these videos rolling.
What?
Yeah, SMP. Damn. And Richard, how are you? I ain't no rapper. No, I ain't no rapper. Let's get it. Yeah. Foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas. That foot on the gas. Hey, don't slow up. Nah. Keep your foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas. Skirt. Put your foot on the gas. Yeah, foot on the gas. Look, don't slow up. Nah. Put your foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas. Your foot on the gas. Keep your foot on the gas. Better not slow up. Hell no. Better put your foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Keep your foot on the gas. Motherfuckers on your ass. Better keep your foot on the gas. Better keep your foot on the gas. Look. Oh yeah. So much shit going on. Oh yeah. Okay. Think I was gonna keep my foot on the gas, but now I'm going strong. Okay then, yeah. They like, what tip is this nigga on? What tip this nigga on? I'm going crazy, going off the dome. Michigan. If you ever want to move here, just know you're gonna deal with this. You feel me? Michigan. Zoom. Yes, sir. We're back in this thing. You already know what it is. Like I said, trading is one of the most important things that we do over here on this channel, because you know that's what my main focus is improving my trading so I can eventually become a pro at this, which, you know, I doubt that I'll ever become a pro, because like I'll forever be learning. But with that being said, you know, better than what I am, that's what I mean by a pro. So that's the main goal, and that's the main focus. So you already know what it is. Again, we back with another one. Yeah, as you can see from that day right there, it was a nice little decent day. Had a couple of appointments, we got it in, went crazy, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, man. Going crazy, doing what you love to do, doing what you want to do, having fun doing what you do, you feel me? So again, we were just spicing it up a little bit, something different to show on the channel, to just you know, make it a little more entertaining. So you can like if when I do post it, you know, someone can be intrigued in the video, not just bored with information. You know, you see a little bit of this, you see a little bit of that, you see a little bit of what Michigan look like, you feel what I'm saying? Because that's where we at. Tuned in from Michigan there. No, I'm just playing bullshit. No, but for real, back but we back at it, man. We go back with this trading for real. So with that being said, we are on tradingview.com, trading one of my favorite pairs in the world, which is GBP USD. And as for right now, the market is out and the market is down, but that don't mean that we can't like look at it and view what it did do and why I ended up getting in the trade, holding it, and yeah, basically holding it changes directions on me, and then now I'm back in the negative. Well, now I'm in the negative, holding a negative trade, because as you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and zoom it in so we can go ahead and get this boy cracking, because you probably like, this nigga was what? He was holding the trade. He got in the trade when he and he held it and it went the wrong direction. Is that basically what he's saying? Yeah, I am. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off from the 4 hour time frame. We can go from there. Really, let's go ahead and get this boy cracking. Looking at the structure of this whole market that we got going on. I thought it was creating a W formation, as you could see. Let's go ahead and draw this drawing tool out, so we can see what I was referring to. This right here, boom, we got one, we got a two, we got three, and boom, thought it was going to touch right here. That was as you can see, my take profit and stop loss, that was literally right here in these green and red area that I'm pointing to up at the top. But as you can see, it was not successful. So that being said, we will discuss why I wasn't successful with that. Was not successful. I held it and it ended up going in the wrong direction. You feel me? Again, that was the W formation that I seen that I thought was coming true, but it did not. It actually just retouched the top of this box. 1, 2, 3, like it did 1, 2, 3 right here. 4, 5, touched it underneath on the inside, broke through it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touched it at least like 10 times on top of the box. You feel what I'm saying? So that being said, I had like confirmation, to me at least, that it was going to continue in the upper trend, as well as these other candles. Boom, 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 boom. Which I guess I should have known back when we were down here. I should have been just got in and capitalized on that gain since I seen it. I just was so caught up in it going, me feeling like it was gonna go down in the sale all the way from right here all the way up here. I'm still thinking it's gonna go down in the sale, but could this be today? Could this really be for 2 weeks later that it's just now about to go in the sell direction that I seen 2 weeks ago? That would be the dumbest shit ever, but it looks like that could possibly be, and I would be very frustrated because again, I'm in a buying position, a losing buying position, which isn't a good thing, due to the fact that I felt like I seen something that obviously was not there, which is very disappointing. So let's go ahead and finish on going in. My whole thing was to not be sitting here holding the trade on the weekend, a day that the market closed. That was one thing that I was not trying to do, and it looked like it didn't came true. I didn't sat here and overheld it on some dumb stuff, just on a dumb mistake, man. Luckily, I'm still trading this demo account. I have not funded my account yet, so again, luckily I'm trading this demo account, because boy oh boy, that would have been tragic. I'm not in like a bad loss or anything. I do have a lot size of 0.15, which is probably a bad lot size, but really it's just a tester. I would say it's a bad lot size as of right now, due to the fact that once I get my live account, I wouldn't be trading with that lot size. That's why I'm saying it's a bad idea, but it's not a bad idea in a in a live account or a demo account, as long as you have the capital for it. But other than that, yeah, just trade what you can. Just trade the lot size that's best fits for you, or that's a better fit for you. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not willing to lose that much money, don't even trade it, because yeah, it's a bad motherfucker. You feel me? So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Again, the reason why, as you can see from, even this is a 2 hour time frame from the daily to the 4 hour. Let me see the 4 hour. It was just on the 4 hour, I think. So even in the 2 hour time frame, you can see that I just believed in this downtrend so much, due to the fact that right here it broke. We're gonna go ahead and recap just a little bit from a couple videos ago. It broke right here, so it bypassed this. It was way lower than this, so I'm considering that it's a lower low. And boom, it just shoots up and drastically, and yeah, just lose out fucking big money. Why? Because this literally was this is where I was supposed to have got out at. Like literally, I need to delete this. I can't even believe that shit just happened. Did you just see me move that? That was, oh my god. Let's get this out of here. Let's get it out of here right now. Don't need all these markups, All of these things are fucking irrelevant as of right now. But as you can see, these are trend lines, horizontal trend lines I had set up. Minor key areas that I set up that I felt like, you know, that were key areas that they were going to touch. But, you know, it wasn't touching the exact key level. Not, yeah, like I was saying before the video just ended. You know, it didn't touch exactly that key level. I mean, yeah, it was touching like in between it, but you know.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
When you doing it, you know.
Ooh-wee.
You know, when you're setting up a key level, you want to do it like in key level areas. You don't want to be doing it off to random numbers close to the key level, because you might get close to touching it, but you have a better chance of touching that exact number more than if you like more of like a 36,800. Move the camera over here a little bit. More of like a, you know, it'll touch more of like a 35,400 or a 35,600 more than 35,500 or 35,550, 35,36, like weird shit like 35,37, like weird shit like that. It ain't gonna really do nothing, bypass those numbers, and maybe consolidate, sit around those numbers, but usually break through, push through those numbers pretty easily. So yeah, it didn't really do none of that. As you can see, let's go ahead and scoot it back all the way over here. We can really delete most of these as well as we go along. So yeah, this was the lowest point, well, one of the lowest points I had touched prior to it touching right here. So it did break through, but it never again continued down. So it burst up. Yeah, and then I get in on the sell right here, thinking that it was going to continue to at least touch right here, this minor key area. Thought it was at least going to touch right here, but again, I got it in the wrong place. It should be right here. But again, man, as you can see in this box right here, it consolidated and shot off of this motherfucker, shot all the way up. So the market does some crazy weird stuff, but bro, I'm telling you, I should have just seen that. Should have read the candlestick, should have looked at the body of the candlesticks a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I should be doing a lot better at that. You know, these are minor fixes, but you know, I have to for sure catch these things. You know, can't be doing stuff like that. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if it did come down, touch this level, and then burst up to touch this horizontal one I set up prior in the week. But yeah, as of right now, me in this buy as of right here, I had did over the week, throughout the week, probably like on a Thursday or something. Well, I guess I did that the other day, well, yesterday. So, you know, me getting in that was irrelevant, because if I would have zoomed out to these higher time frames, zoomed all the way out, I could obviously see before I got in the trade that this candle is very weak. So I shouldn't have got into that, seeing that the body of the candle wasn't even, it wasn't enough. This body after that candle was way bigger than the body before it. So, you know, as you can see right there. So that being said, I just ain't zoom out. That's another thing. I ain't zoom out. I got in too early. So really it was just a bad decision on me. That's what I'm starting to realize. That was a bad decision on me by not following my rules. Again, it was a trading day that I was supposed to trade. I just didn't do the correct trade. I capitalized on it a little bit. I made all my money back from that negative $20. But again, I'm back down in the negative again right now. Cause why? Cause I held a losing trade. If you can learn anything from here, don't hold no losing trade, hold the winning trade. So you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, just pay attention to that type of stuff. Cause right now, I'm going through it right now. Shit is very irritating. But then again, one thing that I do know is in every trade, I know for sure I'm not just like looking at all of the things on my checklist to make sure everything's set before I get in the trade. I know that's for sure that I don't do. So that's something that I have to work on. And really, these videos seem like just shit I have to work on, like every single day. Like every day I make a video, it's like I feel like I have to work on something. It's something that I have to work on. Like I don't think there's no trader out here that's perfect, honestly. And if it is a perfect trader out here, make sure you let that person know to show you their live trading account. I guess show you their history of the trading, their trades. That's crazy. So as we keep zooming down, we are in our time frame. Yeah, I had a feeling that, it was gonna go up. It was gonna go up. It should be flourishing up to retest up here. And yeah, it just didn't do that. Like I said, the market makes its own mind up whether it wants to do what it wants to do or whether or not. See, in this area right here, this is where that big glowing wick was. The candle, see, stopped right here. Me thinking like, oh, it's lower than this. Let me get in on the sell. Boom. Yeah, sell my ass. Fucking flew up. Like, boy, it still broke down, thinking that it's gonna go in another sell. I'm just getting my hopes up, thinking that it's gonna go on a sell, man. Like, that's a bad decision, man. You just have to sit, watch the market, make sure you checking out what it's doing. You're not just blindly getting in these trades. Like I ain't gonna say I'm blindly getting in the trades, but I'm for sure not checking off my checklist before I get in these trades, and that's where I'm slipping at. So if you're thinking about trading, create a checklist before you get in the trade. Not even a checklist, but like something you can look on before you get in every trade, so you're just not blindly taking these trades and hoping for the best, or you close but you keep, it's getting close, but then you hurry up and tricks out and go the other direction. Like, make sure you for sure these trades, and I was for sure, I just didn't have no stop loss. Ooh, I don't practice what I preach. This is, well, I do, but this is an example of I did not practice what I preached. I told myself, and I told you guys, well, I told YouTube community at least, to make sure make sure you put a stop loss whenever you're trading. Fucking, I didn't put no stop loss, and that's retarded. Like, that was the dumbest thing ever. Like, why wouldn't I put a stop loss, knowing I tell myself and other people to put a stop loss with trading? That was just something that's just terrible that I have to learn from. And obviously I'm learning from this. Like, I'm negative fucking like $50-$60 right now. Not what I'll be wanting to do right now. I want to still be up so I can continue my winning streak, but man, like, I'm just disappointed right now. But I can't let it discourage me. You can't let it discourage you if you are in the trading, because as of right now, you can see that I'm going through a pretty bad losing streak of like a year and a half of a losing streak. Not even a losing streak much, but like, it's just a losing, winning streak, and it's not the best thing. It's not. It's very it could be dwelling, and it can be like make you not want to do it. But at the end of the day, if you like it and this is what you want to do, you're gonna go through whatever you gotta go through to get it, because the reward should be a lot bigger than the risk. You feel me? Or the risk could be a lot bigger than the reward. I mean, shit, whichever one you decide. You feel me? Now, if you taking a big ass risk and you ain't getting no good reward, then I don't even know why you risking at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, man, you do what you want to do. You feel me? So, hey, I see something new. Let me check this out right quick. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just, you gotta connect your broker. Yeah, I'm not connecting mine right now. So back to what I was saying. We are at a 1 hour time frame. As you can see, we're really just looking at these candles. If I was to have got in right, I should have got in. Let's zoom it down to a 30-minute time frame. Could have got in at this would have probably been a good area for me to get in at, knowing that it seriously fucking asshole. As of right here, I wouldn't say yeah, get in right here, because okay, that was like a quick scout move, like unless you was like right here and like boom, okay, it's enough. It looked like would have had to retest. You get in probably about, like, I would have had got in probably about right here, way too early. But noticing that it would have eventually, begin to go up, went down a little bit, but still continued to go up. But you would have to have got out somewhere around this area. So right when it would have had like start forming that second, like it wouldn't have made it past again. It would have matched this top of the last candle. Should have had got out and went on and waited it out, whether you're switching your position and or thinking that it's going to continue the trend upwards, or you can just get out and hold it and watch whatever it does. But you could have at least got in, like I could have at least got in on this sale all the way down here, which I probably did get in on some stupid stuff and thinking it's going to continue to sell. Oh, it's lower than this and it's lower than that. Fucking idiot. And yeah, I got demolished. So that was a bad idea. Right when I had seen that, boom, it shot up this one time. I'm thinking, yo, man, it's going to come back down. It got to come back down. Like, yeah, it did never come back down. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's so stupid. But yeah, right after it touched right here and it started forming this second candlestick. So let's go ahead and zoom it down to a 5 to see what these candlesticks look like. I should have already knew. Man, I hate when it does this. Just be pissing me off sometimes, man. Like, did I ask y'all to zoom that fucking small, bro? No. And it zooms in the dumbest areas. Like, come on, man. Don't be pissing me off today, man. Can't be doing that. Don't be doing that stupid shit, bro. So as you can see right here, this is what I'm referring to. Like, boom, I should already knew to get out right here. It looks so different with these 5-minute time frame, crunched up like some little crunching boxes. So yeah, I should have already knew, like, oh, I just formed a doji in between two candlesticks. Like, it's indecisive, obviously. And yeah, I should have just got in right when it started making these small candlesticks up. And I'm thinking right here, like, oh, it's still going to continue to fall. Like, boom, it's about to plummet. And no, it did not plummet. It continued this uptrend, and this uptrend turned it into something violent. You feel what I'm saying? So I did lose money on this, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, if I wouldn't have got in on this first reaction, I should have got out after this candle right here. Waited it out and at least get in right here. This would have been a better suggestion. Getting in, like, watching it come down, retest, boom. Getting in right here, even on the first or the second candle. Whoop. Getting in that higher is higher than this one. Boop. It's going to continue. Whoop. Like, it would have kept going up. Like, that would have been something better. Even though this is way lower than this, like, it still eventually matched up somehow. And it just did whatever it did. And yeah, I should have capitalized on it, and I didn't. Feel me? So that's what I should have done. That's what I woulda, coulda, shoulda done. But don't be no woulda, coulda, shoulda person. Just get it done correctly. Make sure you get it done right. Do whatever you gotta do to make sure you get it done correctly, to get it done right. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be no woulda, coulda, shoulda person out here when you grow up. So as you can see right here, it had a nice little cluster of a bunched up, consolidated type of candles right here, which is very paused and stayed still. And even right here, if I was to draw a box, like, this could have been another way of getting in. Like, boom, could have got in right here and right here. So set it in like right there. Could have waited for the breakout. And obviously, no, it's not creating no breakout towards the bottom. Even though it has all these nice long wicks breaking out the bottom of the box. Yeah, some of these candles are a lot smaller than candles in front of it. And these indecisive candles upwards Yeah, this candle right here was a lot smaller than the upper half candle, so I should have had known, like. But then, see, this candle was a lot bigger than that one. Those ones, so I should have, it's a lot of different. When it's in the consolidative state, you have to be careful, because if you didn't zoom out, if you ain't looking at no different time frame, you just looking at one time frame, not zooming out, not looking at the bigger picture, you can get caught up in some mistakes like I go through, and or just get caught up in all types of dumb stuff, like you thinking you waiting on the trend to go up and up, or down and down, and it's just like going up, it's going down, it's doing it like really, really fucking fast. So that's what a consolidative state is gonna do for you. Gonna get half trends, and you're gonna have to get out really quick, because those are like really quick scalps, and you really can't even fucking scalp those, I don't really think, because it's so quick and it's so indecisive. So really you should just wait for the breakout, and this is where I should have got in, and boom, broke out through here. If I had a 1 minute, I should have went down to the 1 minute crunch time, and boom, watched all these candles form. And as you can see, it's a lot, even though this is lower than this, it's still creating the momentum of upwards. And that's what I should have done. Should have just, became a reaction trader, breaking right out of this consolidative box. But instead, I think I was still sitting around waiting on a fucking sale, man. Just don't be sitting around waiting on a trade. Make sure you're looking at all the time frames, and looking out for some other trades like that you could possibly see on a better setup on the in the market on the same pair. If you don't, you could always go to a different pair and try trading a different pair, but don't have too many pairs open where to the point where I can't even look at them, or you can't even look at them and then be like, even know what you even looking at, or remember where the last part or what it even gonna do. Like, you have to, like, start off with a couple until you get good enough to branch off and do multiple at one time. You feel what I'm saying? It's probably best to do it like that either way, so you don't overwhelm yourself. But yeah, that's just like a couple examples that what I could have done, or what anybody that watched this video could possibly do to become a better trader in those type of situations. Like, even though in those type of predicaments like that. Let me go ahead and take this out of here, because again, I'm in the negative right now in my demo account. Well, not in the negatives, I'm still in profit, but like in the trade that I'm in the negatives, which is a bad idea, So this is the trade I'm in. What I could have did to prevent this is get out. Let's look at the 5 minute. I could have zoomed down to the 5 minute time frame and even seen this coming. You feel what I'm saying? So I could have just been like, oh, it obviously isn't touching over the top. Like, maybe I should get out right now. But instead, it's going down. Boom. I'm thinking right off this retest is gonna shoot back up, but no, it continued to go down. We zoom out to 15 to the 30. As you can see, the Williams alligator indicator is as well. It's showing that green crossed over to the bottom and then blue's on the top. That uptrend was over with. So those are a couple of things that I should have done to even get out, and I even had a second chance, because again, that retest was coming, like I said, and boom, I had a second chance to get out. Should have got out, because that candle right underneath it, right behind it, was indecisive. Should have looked at that next candle way bigger, going towards the downside, and boom, it was over with. Even right here in this bunched up area, you can see these candles were not trying to go up no higher. So boom, that's another downfall. Like, so those are capitalizations that I could have made on a sell, instead of me holding a buy, thinking that the buy was gonna go up, thinking that me loving this trade was gonna make it do better, because me loving the trade wasn't gonna make it do shit. It still is gonna do the same thing. The market, it's still gonna do what it want to do at the end of the day. Just like an individual, you can love them to death, they still gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. You feel me? So even low, right here, this is way lower than, way higher than this. So I should, it's just examples that, but I was so caught up in loving this trade. It was, is the day, like, yeah, I'm supposed to be trading this day, this and that, and fucking disrespected me, man. Me holding it, and me not even looking at the goodness of it, really looking in the heart of it. really just seeing the overview, like, man, it looked beautiful. Like, I could just touch that big, round, fat motherfucker disrespected me again, man. Fucking irritating ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, you gotta dig deep down and do your research in these type of things, the trades, the people, and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's what it's really about. And as you can see, as of right now, again, the market is closed, so I can't really do shit about it. But what we're gonna do is take a look at this Euro USD, because when the market opened back up, Euro USD actually might go in my favor, like I was saying at the beginning of the week. And then probably like on Wednesday, it ended up changing the direction that I was agreeing with. Like what I was saying was, again, I got in on this trade on Monday, boom, I caught this sell. Could have caught more of the sell, but instead I only caught half of the sell. So as you can see, on Wednesday came, boom, it was another, like, basically it was a retest. So retested back around this area, this around this Fibonacci I set up. Let me zoom it out to a 4-hour time frame so you can see that Fibonacci that I set up. So again, on Monday, it might actually do what I wanted it to do. So this green Fibonacci from the highest point to the lowest point, that's what I drew up. Boom, boom, boom. Consolidated in there for a while. I said eventually it has to retest back down here because it hasn't been down here in a while. So, okay. It took about a week and a half for it to do this. It came down here. So again, I got in on the sale last week. I said it was, hobbling around this horizontal trend line I had set up. So I had set that up last week, and what it had happened, or earlier this week. So what had happened was, so yeah, again, on Wednesday, I had retested this green line area, which has been this area right here that it stopped at in the past. And it consolidated around there for a couple of days, but on, Friday, this is what it did. It began to come down, and now it look like this could be a possible target right here around this area where this trend line should have touched at. But again, it bypassed these two areas right here. So again, it could be a possibility for it to continue on that downtrend as of right now. I don't have much say so in whether it changes direction and go upwards. I can't really see it right now, but for sure downtrend is what I'm thinking. But again, Monday will be here around the corner, Sunday will be here around the corner, so I can't really make my decision until then, when the market begins to go crazy, because right now it's at a standstill. So all we can really do is look at it, back test, go over it, see what some more things that I could possibly do to improve for this upcoming week. And yeah, really just all types of little different stuff that I could, you could possibly be doing to prepare. Really not that much, because you don't want to be staring at the damn market and the charts all day, because you might get to seeing shit. You might get to begin to see stuff that ain't even there. So you got to be careful with that. Excuse me, my bad. Got to be careful overlooking over, on those trades, to make sure that that you don't get in trades that's not really there, like how I did. Or just getting in trades that you shouldn't even be getting in, like saying that, looking at it, so looking for a buy when it's really a fucking sell. Like, don't be getting in trades like that. You feel what I'm saying? So gotta learn for those type of mistakes, write them down, learn those lessons. You feel what I'm saying? So again, EURUSD, this is what we're looking at right now, and we're about to change it back to GBP USD, because yeah, I already got my assumption on what I'm thinking for the Euro USD, and yeah, I'm really not changing my bias about it, due to the fact that yeah, this is what I was thinking it was going to do earlier in the week, and the week went by and it had begun to do it again towards the end of the week. So at the beginning of the week and the end of the week could possibly be some trading days for Euro USD. But as of right now, again, I can't really tell until this week opens. And when the week opens, then we're gonna go from there. This is a 1 hour time frame, zoomed all the way out, and boom, boom, pow, chickens jocking our style. Motherfucker look good, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, yes sir. And that's the Euro USD for you right there. See, I ain't no big trader like how some of these other big traders are that trade NASDAQ, US 30, GBP, AUD, CAD, all the other pairs. I don't really trade all the other pairs because I'm not really that that good at it yet, you know. So I'm still in my learning phase. So I'm only sticking to 1 or 2 pairs as of right now until I get you know, at least situated and good enough with these 2 pairs that I feel comfortable with adding more pairs on there. But as of right now, again, taking my time. Take your time through life and throughout this trading journey, as well as watching these videos if that's what you're doing. You feel me? You gotta enjoy, you gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta comment and subscribe, you know, have fun. Even if you decide to make videos or like videos, watch videos, make sure you're having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? So back to the beginning. GBP USD, best pair in the world. Boom, boom, boom. Again, daily time frame. This is what we looking at. I thought it was going to fucking fuck over this little box and go up. Touch here. Do what it do next. But as we can see, it's not even higher than, well, it is higher than these 2, but it's not higher than this. So it could be a possibility of a chill out or a consolidative, but it just consolidated. So what is it going to do next? That's the question. All we can do is wait and see. Again, boom, boom, boom. I could do a horizontal trend line right now from right here up here. But again, that's not what I'm about to do, due to the fact that yeah, I need to wait for it to open up to see what else it wants to do, because I know it's not going to be balanced once it decides to open up. So I need to wait to see what it wants to do before I decide to make my decision, because it might take a couple of days, it might take a couple of hours, you feel what I'm saying? It might take a couple of minutes. So all I'm gonna do is be patient and make sure I get what I want and do what I want, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what we about to do, my guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try not to make it too long, try not to extend it out too far, try to make it simple, short, sweet, straight to the point, where you can enjoy, relax, take a little bit of time to watch the video, understand it a little bit, see where I'm coming from, see how my journey is going so far. Even though I know you guys want to be nosy, it don't matter. You can be nosy, just pop on and watch, enjoy, like, subscribe, comment down below, you know, especially if you seeing it, you want to shout out some tips or shout out some people, or, you know, just have some encouraging tips, you feel what I'm saying? Make sure you tell your family, tell everybody you know that we going crazy out here, that you're making YouTube videos and you follow this dude named WNP that go crazy about talking about trade Forex, you feel what I'm saying? Because he's learning right now, not you learning, you feel what I'm saying? Especially if I post it on YouTube, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, impacting and encouraging as many people as you can, you feel what I'm saying? So hey, again, I hope you guys like and enjoyed this video, and all I can say is we can wait and be patient, and I hope you be back just like I'm gonna be back, you feel me? So see you again till next time.